Another killer of intimacy, telephone. Digital killer. Digital. Killer of intimacy, telephone, social media, your laptops. Listen, over seriousness, over commitment to some certain things is a killer of intimacy in marriage. Over commitment, you see people, they are committed to their work. It's not bad. Being committed to your job is not bad. But over commitment is a killer of intimacy. Over commitment to anything in the expense of your marriage is a killer of intimacy. That's why you can see pastors that are great pastors but are not great husbands. Yes. You see ministers that are great ministers. If they pray for you, the sick is healed, but yet they are not great husbands. Yes. And when the woman complains, so many members will say, this woman is a married woman. You want to kill the anointing of the man of God. No. Intimacy is needed in marriage. Over commitment. Commitment is good, but over commitment in any area in the expense of your marriage is a killer of intimacy. Very soon, you will marry that thing. Very soon. Very soon. Over commitment. You will go to your working place. After you will take 8 hours at work, yet you will come back home. You are still on the same job. You are making calls and making calls. No, waiting. No time for your wife. No time for your children. No time for your wife. No time for your children. Intimacy. Digital killer. Digital what? Killer. Telephone. Telephone. Some women can make 2 hours call. 2 hours. 2 hours call. They are making 2 hours call. 2 hours. Talking. Who are they talking with? They just came back from work. They are calling a colleague at work from the working place. So women can make calls. And your husband, you are saying your husband is jealous. He is suspecting that you are cheating. No, how will he not suspect? When you close from work, yet you are calling a colleague from the working place and not a female, a male. You are talking, you are laughing. You are laughing. 2 hours, they are talking. What are you talking? 2 hours. You close from the working place instead of you to come home. Your husband that wants to have time. Instead of you think it's only women that need time. No, you think it's only women that quest for time. You think men don't need time. She will be on call. So many women will be on Facebook. This one is vice versa, men and women. Facebook. Watching nonsense. Will be on Facebook. And that's how they will be there. Look, God have mercy. No time for your spouse. Even when they say they are with their spouse, telephone is there. When they say they are with their wife, they are with their husband, telephone is at the corner. Intimacy, closeness. I've told you, closeness, intimacy is not sitting together. Let me use this out. When we say, how do you rub mind together? When they use the word, let us rub mind, it does not mean let us talk. You can be talking, but your minds are not being rubbed together. Intimacy. Telephone is a killer of intimacy in marriage. Telephone, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram. My followers, my follower. Your own your own is now to make your followers happy than your marriage. My followers on Instagram, my followers on Instagram. What about your marriage? Your follower in your marriage is important than your followers on Instagram. Your followers in your marriage is important than those people that are liking your videos and pictures on Facebook. Facebook, your follower in your spouse is more important. Your spouse is more important. Some men will be on Facebook. The thing about men is this: when they go on Facebook, they don't watch anything. No, they only just to be watching all those nonsense pictures those girls are posting. Those nonsense pictures. She's just my friend, nothing else. We know she's just your friend, but the picture she is posting on her page, on her profile, is not conducive for your emotional life in that marriage. You are married, you are taking. Stop it. You have a friend, a friend on Facebook. She's always posting nonsense picture, doing her tongue like dog. Block them, unfollow them. Intimacy. Your marriage is more important than any other thing on earth. I'm telling you. Your marriage is more important. The sound health of your marriage is more important than anything on earth. You see women that they will look front, they will look back, because their husband is not there. They will bring their clothes, your clothes that the tailor have cut halfway. They will still bring it down and put hand there. They will snap. Who are you setting trap for now? And you see all those men that are many men on Facebook. They are zombie. You know zombie. Hey, follow, and those girls now, their pictures on Facebook is not a trap. All those zombie men on Facebook, they will be one. The open mat watching pictures. You see a man that doesn't open mat naturally, but because of picture, open mat is watching picture. Concentrate. That's why he failed Jambo. That's why he failed in school. Concentrate in school, he did not concentrate. Face your book in school, he did not face that one. He faced book on Facebook. Social media, Facebook, that one he faced. That's why he failed Jambo. That's why he did not continue in university. God have mercy upon us. Intimacy. Facebook, all this digital stuff. All this digital stuff has taken the joy of so many marriages. Do you know back in the days, our children, back in the days, when they want to play, they will go outside and play with their friend. But these days, no. Tell your son, Junior, go and play with your friend. He said, no, mama, I have to play with my tablet. No. Mistakenly, as we are talking now, give your spouse does she have internet? Does he have internet? Yes. Just give them 30 minutes. Turn away your eyes. The next thing you will see is telephone. The next thing you see, you will start looking for what is not looking for him. May God deliver also. You will start looking for what is not looking for him. Intimacy. Digital killer of intimacy. So many marriages are having issues now because of telephone and Facebook, Instagram. Many people are my followers. Who is following you? My follower. Because of your followers, your marriage must destroy. And many people make this mistake of carrying their marriage issues and begin to share it with their follower. They call it, is it blog or the whatever nonsense they call it. Your marriage issue. And my husband, and what do you think about what my husband did? My husband, yeah, they did that. And nonsense people, nonsense people that their knowledge about marriage is on their leg. They are matching it. Their brain, they think from their leg, they think from their anus, are replying. And he said, I trust my followers. Mpama, mpamus, mpama. Who do you this thing? 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 Many get, the joy of my followers is my joy. You are not supposed to get married at all. You are not supposed to get married at all. Intimacy in marriage is one of the strengths of marriage.